Yeah, Christians should be prideful. I know all the Christians have their pitchforks out and they're ready to kill me, but hold on. Hold on, okay? Hold on. I'm not a faggot, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna touch you or pull my cock out or anything. Christians should be prideful in the fact they're Christians, okay? And that we prideful in God essentially. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, you take pride, pride, be proud of believing in God. Yeah, that's great. But the thing is, they don't actually understand what that means. To be prideful as a Christian, and prideful in being a Christian means that you are not only submitting yourself to the commands, but you're also making yourself the best person you can be. You are actively trying to become your higher self, and your higher self is just your ideal self, okay? That's what it actually means, and that's what you should be striving towards. This is why, because if you actually have pride, you take pride in yourself, in being a Christian, okay? As a Christian, I'm not saying take, because I'm just going to tell you this. All right, when you remove God is when the issues come. Okay, pride itself is not necessarily an issue. It's when you take away God. And that's what the sin of pride is, the deadly sin of pride. The deadly sin. It is the deadly sin because pride without God is idolatry. Say that again. Pride without God is idolatry. Because it's all about the core source. Because when you say, oh, I'm amazing, and then the Christian says, whoa, you're prideful, you're a bad person. Well, do you believe in God? Because if you believe you're amazing and you think God is up here, you just think you're here. Because God is more than amazing. God is unspeakably great, right? It's like this. So this is fine. Pride is when you do this. Or you just take away this, so now you're at the top. Or you replace it with like a calf, a golden calf. Or replace it with another person, like a YouTuber. Or you... What's the other one? Where you replace it with a group, a message, a cult, whatever. Right? True pride is synonymous with idolatry. That's why it's the deadliest sin. Okay? Because remember, the number one thing Jesus told you, the most important thing is to love the Lord your God with all your heart. When you commit idolatry, you aren't loving God. And idolatry comes from pride, because pride is being proud in something that ultimately proud in something other than God. Right? So you commit adultery, it makes a circle, right? It all comes together. So when you take pride in being a Christian, when you take pride in believing in God, you will actively work on yourself every single day. So you aren't going to be a fat dude. Okay, all these Christians say, well, you shouldn't say Christians should be prideful. You know, pride and being proud of anything is bad. No, no, no. You have to reason beyond anything. You could be proud of being a good carpenter, but that doesn't mean you put your carpentry over God. It's still under God. It's in the pecking order, right? You could be proud of things here, but just don't let it go above here, right? That's the whole point, right? So you can be proud of being a carpenter, and when you're proud of being a carpenter, you're going to be a good carpenter. You're going to be a good carpenter because God gave you the gift of being able to be a carpenter. You understand? You got to change the mindset, make God the ultimate source, and from there, this is the ultimate power source. From there, everything else cascading will be great. Okay, this is why Christians say you can't make money, you can't do this, can't do. They're all retarded, because being a Christian isn't about that. Being a Christian is about having your ultimate number one be God, the ultimate source, Jesus Christ, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Not Muslim, not any of this other stuff. That's what it is. So when you are actually living to your fullest potential and you are saying, hey, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, He gave me all these gifts, I have to go out and do something with it. You're going to make money. You're not going to be fat. I mean, look at how many fat people say, oh, well, you shouldn't be prideful. Christians shouldn't make money. You're fat. Shut up. You don't even take care of your temple. Shut up, fat bastard. Like, and so many Christians say this because they fell for this liberal, hippy-dippy propaganda. It needs to change. Start becoming more prideful. Be prideful in being Christian. Be prideful in God. And from there, you understand, I have all these gifts. And I should be proud of that because it comes from God. It's God is the ultimate source. That's what's keeping it from being deadly sin of pride. Right? And you realize you putting yourself in the idolatrous position of being your number one, you don't get much power from that. You make a golden calf. And what is gold? Are you retarded? A golden calf? A cult? Charles Manson? A YouTuber? You get no power from them. But God, there's an infinite amount of power. There's an infinite amount of energy. There's an infinite amount of vibrations. An infinite amount of energy. It's far better. So yeah, be prideful. But understand what pride actually means. Damn, I'm so good at this. Alright, I'm in this stream.